just started. Make an announcement in campaign.
Actually, the fuck happened up north?
The Navy.
Not the Navy.
It's the Navy.
We all know how effective MTTs are at water combat.
Apparently so.
What do you say was spot for power in the tabletop?
What is the password?
Whatever one.
Delmer it in for us.
It feels good this being
Yeah,
only
your screen,
midnight,
please.
not 1 a.m.
It feels good not being up at 1 a.m., doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
All of a week, sorry.
Yeah, next week will be business as usual.
Next week we get the sleep deprivation like usual.
Someone streaming it somewhere?
Yeah, it's on the
Focus
YouTube
City.
channel as well.
Did
I need the
anyone
views,
add-
man. Go to the YouTube channel. I say it's the units. So the unit needs the views. Because that's all it's.
Or you could just go to
there.
Focus City.
You could.
Yeah, we need that CPM.
What's it posting this? Oh,
I get the mid rolls.
Mid-roll ads, boys. Except if you're a YouTube Premium user like I.
Oh, good. Merlin did get his intel packet out before the war room, so we do actually get to utilize this information.
Yes.
Yay!
I was gonna laugh really hard if we had to pretend it didn't happen because it actually hadn't been told to anybody yet.
no, it still did happen. You just don't know what happened.
I do. I was there.
I was
So-
there as well.
What I'm hearing is at this point,
I took
we
the
just-
pictures.
We just nuke Patriot.
Power, where was Ackley at?
What?
Where did Ackley end up at?
We RTB.
Oh, you RTB'd?
Yeah, you We did struck the raid hammer, there. struck hammer, you raided Raptor, and then you RTB'd.
I've moved the farthest I've ever actually. Nope, no, moving to Dragooners. Farther.
This is the farthest I've ever been away from the Shire.
The next step. This is the farthest I've ever been. Shut up, Sam.
I love the fact that the fuck around and find out graph continues to grow.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, the worrying part is there's no avalanche for me to continue to fuck around, which means we're gonna have to either continue to fuck around or we're gonna find out.
The graph becomes the find out part.
Even what?
You see, the extension of the fuck around line will eventually cause a cascading, colliding portion with the find out line, thus creating an intersection of fucking around and finding out.
I can't be asked to listen to any.
We're dangerously close to divide by zero territory.
You see, E equals MC fuck around.
Calm down, Tracer.
Oh,
All right.
I love the math jokes that we're getting from this.
I can't see the board. Is there any writing south?
Is there any writing?
Yep.
Not really.
Bad.
There is the usual stuff, and the front line is currently from POA to north of POA Raptor and OBJ Hedge, and along that river.
I've just noticed they've completely abandoned Stardust.
Supposedly.
Well,
heavy droid battalions get up to the north.
There was a heavy droid battalion.
Underwater MTTs.
Real.
Repulsor lift.
Actually,
Nope.
it wasn't underwater. There was a very small land bridge that allowed them to ford the river.
you mean the one that
That-
Psych 3 was posted up on?
Nope.
No,
That's-
north of where
that's-
Psych 3 was.
That's not what I was told, but okay.
The one that
Yes.
was blocked in MTT? and
You were
blown
told
up by-
submersibles was retconned into a small land bridge that was actually north of your position. That would allow that movement. MTTs are not submersible. That will not be a thing later on.
If only we had a flying detachment that was able to spot that up in the air.
They
If
were
only we had a
grounded due to
weather
weather.
machine to get rid of fog.
If
Fog.
only, if only we had the
Deploy the
Milagran
Chinese
Navy.
spy balloon.
Fucking we have to put on Navy.
Doing depth charges for anti-MTT operations.
You would imagine it would have sonar, you know, since we are in the future. Kinda.
Sonar's not even a future tech thing.
I mean, wasn't it in a galaxy long, long ago and far away?
Listen, if you have fucking hyperdrive, you gotta
We've
be
seen
fucking
active
having
sonar in the
sonar.
Clone Wars show too.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Seen active
Not
sonar.
necessarily.
No. We're not just going to get into the
Anyways,
canon usage of sonar for the next hour.
The Mayans had mapped the stars before they had wheels or zero.
Because the idea of zero is actually stupid.
Incorrect.
You have nothing of something.
What?
The Greeks didn't have zero.
I thought we were here for a war room, not a philosophical debate.
The debate is just
debate.
the words.
you get to start
That's
us off,
why.
or you still setting stuff up?
I mean, I don't. Is everyone here? We all here?
No, we're missing F3.
Oh my
After he's going on
gosh!
FTX this week,
That's
they will
right.
not be joining
They're
us here.
on it.
Did they die?
No.
No, they just needed a little break.
They got tired of fucking around.
I think they got tired of fighting over the same 4 clicks of space.
Yeah, they purposely expected the end of their op, so just to make it work a little better.
They're on some much needed R&R.
Yeah, they're about to have
Actually-
back to tank dream.
Speaking of R&R, when are we going on FTX cycle?
When the planet's over at this rate.
Okay, then let's attack wherever the hell we need to end this. My pilots have been averaging 4 ops per pilot per weekend, and they need a break.
Well, I mean, doesn't look like there's that much left anymore, so. Just the United pushes.
What the fuck now?
Who wants fucking first crack at Patriot? We could spend 30 minutes a pop 6 times and see who successfully kills the king and the T series.
Dibs.
Suicide.
What about Anzi?
All right, Razor.
I will get 10 Y-Wings, and I will level that fucking base.
All right, Razor op for Objective Patriot.
Where did that AA come from?
It's always been there.
I'm pretty sure it should be a burning pile of rubble.
It's always been there.
Dragoon should also be a burning pile of rubble, but here we are.
It's Dragoon, Hammer, Moonfall, and Landfall are all wiped out, I believe.
I'll
Right?
defend fucking Anzio. There. It's easy peasy.
Switch it out.
Switch it up.
Oh.
Landfall is kinda intact. Kinda.
No, Landfall isn't
No,
an
it's
objective
just
on
for-
the map
Bomb
anymore.
the hell?
Landfall got bombed 3 weeks
to
ago.
everybody.
That's why I
It is
listed off all the
wiped.
stuff that's blown up.
Moonfall does not exist either because Ava 3 decided to get it bombed on the way out.
Moonfall,
Hold on. All right.
Landfall.
Landfall.
Hammer.
I believe you guys
Hammer.
captured.
They're the black tokens.
Before you
that
do
see on the
anything
map.
like that,
Oh,
I
okay.
believe you guys
Dragoon.
captured a data pad, but a damaged one from.
Yes. What did my
Hedge.
crates gather?
From Hedge, I believe, right? And since it's damaged, you guys will need to roll to see whether you get any intel from that. Target.
Ignore the strat. No, it'll work fine.
Where's Phantom when you want him?
Target, are you? Are you ready to do the roll for the data pad that they got from Hedge?
Are you? You know more than I do about it.
Well, I'm not there, so you'll have to do the rolling.
Target, I need a d20, please.
I can reveal the intel if they.
Who's rolling it? Who's taking it? It's right here.
Oh, there it is.
Don't everybody speak up all at once.
Roll
Like, yeah!
Ooh,
Woo!
nice.
A 1.
Are you shitting me?
We don't know those droids today,
I don't know why you people fucking try to ever rely on intel. We don't ever get any ever. I don't know why everyone's so butthurt. We rolled a 1. We're just operating like normal at this point.
I assume we're not going to get the full amount of details that was on there, but are we at least getting something to not render my guys' times useless?
I mean, they blew up Hedge, so.
I mean, you have rendered your guys' times useless.
The droids
by
like the
rolling
color
so
purple.
He's a we. We're a team.
Ackley also recovered intel at Hammer. Is that a roll, or is there anything to be fucking gathered from that?
How long ago was that?
Like
yesterday.
45 minutes ago in game.
40. Okay. Well.
Did you guys bomb that to Ever Living Hell first, or was
Hammer?
Yeah, it was at Hammer. Let me pull up my fucking intel report. It was basically like it was a logistic report that stated the location of enemies along the front lines or something.
Oh, okay. Well.
To quote, while written in code, a quick read has led you to believe this is a logistical support document for the entire CIS frontline operation.
Oh, I feel like we could see all their units on the front line. Fair.
Yeah, I guess roll another d10.
No, they don't have to roll another d10. Do you have something for them or no? Did Popeye talk to you about it? Because I have something if not.
Go ahead, Target. What do you have?
Well, do you have something or not? Because I don't know if Popeye told you something.
We
other
would.
than me.
Well, I'm pretty sure we have the same info, so it should be good.
Okay. All right. So, you are aware of about the relative size of the front line of of the units that were sent to the planet that the logistics company has to keep track of, and that amount was amounted to about 3 to 9 armor battalions, about 7 to 12 heavy infantry battalions, and about 20 to 40 light infantry battalions, as well as 6 supporting companies. One of them being logistics. Looks like they got some, recon companies? Let me double check my other note because I wrote it somewhere else. Where is that? Here we are. Oh, here, it's right here. Let's see. Looks like an AA company, an AT company, a logistics company, as you can tell, and yeah, and then a recon company, of what you can tell. Yes, it was really clean.
Okay, and the last information. Remember, you guys used up some supplies when you moved the local forces to Nail. Well, for all the previous weeks that you've been here, the factories that you kept have produced 15 supplies per factory, and if you capture Stardust, you'll get an additional 5.
Wait, so 15 times 6. We've been here for 6 weeks, right?
You've been here 4. This is
4.
week 5.
You're saying we have 60 additional supplies?
Yeah, that the locals have given you to kind of recuperate the costs that you had to spend on moving their forces. And also since you kept their factories safe too. Yeah, and to thank you, and to pay you back for having come here and saved their planet and all that. Anyways, I think that's it for the intel and all that. So.
So if we take Patriot and capture the Southern General, we win. Like, do we understand what will happen to the CIS forces or what?
Well, it's the last major objective left, so you can interpret that how you want to.
Just extrapolating from basic information, if we decapitate the local leader that was supporting the CIS, then it's very likely that the populace will also
You're breaking up, my man.
just
Oh
abandon the
god, they
planet.
jammed our air
Fuck.
forces.
I believe what Cascan was trying to say there was if we take out OBJ Patriot and the people there, it would decapitate the CIS command structure, which would likely mean that which would likely mean they would abandon the planet as a whole, go back to consolidate their forces.
What Tracer said.
Cool. So do we just want to do a phased assault of a fucking Patriot? Like I think Drummond, you mentioned that. Like, I mean, we can fuck around and find out at
All right,
hardball and softball. And all
We've
others.
built up enough fuck around. It's time to find out. Alternating 30-minute assaults on Patriot.
Hell yeah.
DZ.
Everybody's got 6 attempts.
And what if the first one succeeds? What does everyone else do then?
Go on FTX, because fuck, the planet's over. Take a breather. I don't know. Play a board game with your guys. Drink a cup of coffee, because we're finally off of this hellhole.
Only
Touch
if
grass.
It's, you know, that
Touch
special
grass.
coffee.
There's plenty of grass here, though.
That is on my my war nose.
Not with how many frames we have, I had to get rid of it.
Well,
Take a very enthusiastic
Stardust
walk
is
in the
still
woods.
around. That's the other.
I do that. I do that too.
Stardust. Keep in mind, Stardust still is around, and it's the other major objective. And
Yeah,
Hedge
well,
has been destroyed. So.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Stardust is a flat mine with one actual structure, so the Zeus is gonna have to make some fancy shit there. And that part of the map from experience is asshole on frames and fighting. So good luck, but I'm not going over there.
Where?
And also, isn't it
Stardust.
just like strategic value wise? Isn't it just a mine? And considering like we don't plan to have an extended operations here, so we have no need for a mine.
How about I donate 10 of my cruise missiles into Stardust?
Hold on, are we forgetting about the hostile ship that's there? There might be some intel aboard.
Oh boy, here we go
The
committing war
crashed,
crimes again.
the crashed like enemy troop transport ship. I doubt it'll have very valuable intel, any more than we've already have here on this planet. About
Or
what we have
it'll
left.
or it's bait, and the second you get close to it, it just blows up and kills you.
Also, what do we
Remember, it
care
is
about
crashed.
Taking
intel?
risks.
Oh.
Crashed it is highly damaged.
Do you want to take the risk, 20? Even after hearing Grabin say it has terrible performance?
I mean, it was a hard sell. It was a transport. I doubt it's going to have much intel. And by now, they probably took the supplies off.
That is true. Then again, yeah, I mean, it did take the CIS half an hour to set up a full bunker line in front of us, so I don't know what kind of engineers they have, but
Those were sandbags.
it was still a mile long.
It was ridiculous.
Apparently, they played the Lowe's theme instead of the Home Depot theme.
Is that the CIS engineer theme?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they play the Lowe's theme.
The CIS
That's
Corps of
fair.
Engineers
Should we-
has a.
Do we just send all our cruise missiles to fucking Patriot?
I mean,
No, I with
Here we are to stabilize a planet. No.
With how big the front line is, you could reasonably land nearby, get in, get out. The only issue is that if you're gonna get in, you got to get out on foot, because that AA field, the AA net, is definitely active and close to you.
Razor off to kill the AA net.
What we could do is we could also use our dedicated barrage of oh wait, no, it's not for the DMD. Never mind.
Well, we could always just use it on that.
Yeah. It can level Dragoon even more in the smithereens.
Oh, gold.
Nope. So while we all take turns trying to capitulate the bad guys, I'm gonna go to Anzio and stop us from being capitulated.
What do you say, Power? Hot drop onto fucking Stardust?
No, I'm not gonna Stardust. Did you not hear Drummond fucking talk about the terrible performance? I'll go to Patriot.
How DZ on Patriot?
Talk about not a team player, guys. Am I right?
Is everyone just going to DZ on Patreon at this point?
Well, Bandit, I want you to know that for 3 weeks, Psych 3 tried to have an op on Stardust, and for 3 weeks, the server crashed within 20 minutes.
I think that's just your Psych 3 curse.
So,
Bandit, you were
deal
there
with
for two of them.
deal with that information as you will.
And I distinctly remember you crashing too. So
That
yeah,
was-
sure.
that-
Just
that
like 3
was-
though.
What is going on?
Are we just all going to end up DZing on Patriot? Is that what I'm hearing?
Fuck it, let's just all
like-
get on the same server at the
yeah.
same time and see what happens.
What could go wrong?
Just not on Friday or Thursday.
Why Friday or Thursday?
Midnight at Friday EST, guys. Let's go.
Midnight
Well,
surprise.
Actually, what if we try to set up Patriot for a successful DZ by dropping outside of Patriot towards the rest of the forces to set up a cordon so that way whoever gets dropped in doesn't have to deal with an ass load of reinforcements?
I mean, you could just try the Minoc method.
Blowing up?
Leveling it with
Basically, blow up everything around Patriot so nothing you can walk through it.
Hit a rock and tip over.
Drive into a box speeder.
Actually, you hit a rock and you go into orbit. Get it right.
That's what the Mark speeder was for. Hey, we got our escape plan set.
There you go.
We don't need hyperdrives where we're going.
All right. So instead of just fucking dogpiling it, Black Garville, which one of you wants fucking first dibs and which one of you wants fucking guard duty? Because we can't put fucking both of you on it at the same time.
Sure, that's obvious. How are we?
Roll a dice.
Yeah, roll. Let's roll dice.
I'd volunteer for guard duty, but it doesn't really work considering I
Whoever
won't
gets higher
be on
gets first
ground
dibs.
until everyone else is done with their ops.
So it looks like Ackley, you're giving people QRF teams this week.
We can do that.
7. Oh, fuck.
Warning for that, yeah.
You guys do realize you see the LRAP there, though, right?
16 Angel DZ, 4 minutes
They
on
get-
flight, it's fine.
You think this is our first goddamn rodeo?
Hop on Genosis when you're way behind enemy lines that one time.
Power, allow me to translate. Requesting one team with the intestinal fortitude to test their skill against insurmountable odds.
Ah, you got one too.
See, I got you.
So one, are you going after the AA net and then beating up whatever's north of you?
Yep, I will try to be to guard everything north of Site 2.
All right.
And beat him with the big stick.
All right, your turn.
I still question where that LRAD came from.
I mean,
it was always there.
It wasn't
Your
there.
father's
Ark was
ball.
there.
It was in storage, and then
And
they brought
you
it
can't
up.
have everything on the field at a single time.
It was just turned off. Didn't have it plugged in.
It was
Yeah, no, like that
They
is
didn't have enough power.
The car battery accidentally wiggled loose. They had to put it back on.
Target, how willing is that Milagro battalion that I replenished willing to redeploy?
Hey,
Sure,
hey,
they
yeah,
can.
by the way, the next time you decide to give 2 weeks worth of supplies to the people who haven't helped us. Can you ask the rest of us, please?
I mean, I asked last time. You could have said something.
Yes, but you army supplying a platoon turned into a battalion.
Yeah, so those
Half
48
battalion.
resupplies that got given out is 2 weeks of our operating ability. Right now, with the amount of resupplies we have, if no one calls in extra resupplies, we can support 15 more operations before we are out of the ability to function.
You guys got more resupplies from those factories, remember?
How many?
What was it, 60 you guys calculated?
Okay.
What
So if
factories
no
are
one-
still around?
Yeah, that we haven't flattened. So in that case, 60 plus the 91. So we're looking at about 25 operations of actual ability to function.
Well,
If
if we
no
got
one
60
calls
back, then
resupplies.
we got a return on investment then.
Well, it's
Shut up,
also
Lucky, yeah.
it's also the end of the week, quote unquote. So you did get resupplied by the Republic as well.
Are we sending the Republicans to Patriot too?
How did the fleet battle go? The last thing I heard was Swanee critting somebody.
Oh, that wasn't for this planet.
No, that was something
Oh,
else.
That was
cool.
the CIS.
They did
Yeah,
an
we won.
FTX.
They won last week, so we control space. Republic controls space. So
Republic
But
control space
Target,
this week.
back to my question: how willing are they to redeploy? And,
you
know,
can
just
redeploy them.
hold forces down so we could do other stuff.
Yeah, that's good. They can do that.
They're willing.
Well, they're gonna hold this shit here, Dragoon, so we
Alright.
don't have to worry about that.
That Dragoon was exploded.
They're still there.
There's stuff still there, unfortunately.
No,
Our
it's
people,
leveled.
never mind. Our people, whatever.
Oh well.
The bridge is down, so they can't cross the river.
There should be no bridge.
What? They can't swim?
Their skin is waterproof.
Well, yeah, they can swim. That is right.
We have underwater droids, or we used to at one point.
I miss them so much.
We have underwater DSDs.
We have underwater. No, never mind. I got told that got retconned. Never mind.
That can get retconned.
It's about to be salty again.
You're just salty because an MTT came out of the water. It's fine.
I'm salty because
That got retconned.
The ocean.
Fraggoed.
Oh, that
Target
ocean.
that got retconned.
It's
And
my
did
fault.
you
You
guys
can blame me,
actually
Black.
push into Dart?
No, we got right on the edge of the river, but Minoc and Razor eliminated like 99% of the stuff in Dart.
And I know an Ackley squad went in, like, correct, Power?
Where is that?
Dart.
Yeah, so Ackley landed south of Hammer, cleared it out, cleared Midway again. Apparently, someone else was there at some point. And then we cleared POI Dart with a squad because there was AA there, and then we raided Raptor and killed everything that was there, and then extracted.
Anta, you want to kill all that shit in front of you?
I
Get a massive kill streak?
That'd be fine. I feel like this is looking like a similar repeat as to a couple weeks ago, where everyone decides to push on their own accord, and my platoon gets stuck holding a front line against 6-7 battalions. Because if things go wrong at Patriot and my guys push in, all of a sudden I'm dealing with more stuff than my platoon can deal with.
That's why I was going to have Avalon go to the west of you towards Hammer and either hit Raptor or hit some of the stuff in your rear, so at least keeping all that stuff bottled up between you two.
Granted, I'm a pilot, but hasn't every platoon been dealing with way more than they should realistically been able to handle this whole time?
I mean, I know everyone alone's killed about 9,000 droids, so...
Okay.
But, I mean, I was thinking if Psych 2's going first on Patriot, if they're able to get with me pretty much right after and hand everything over, we could go and finish the job, or get it finishable.
That will be
So,
determined on Saturday.
Fraggo based on what happened Saturday.
Swanee, I'm not going to be here Saturday to have that Fraggo ready for that, so I'd rather have something a little more concrete today.
I mean, I can get it ready. I can red 2 upwards.
And I don't want to leave Av2 high and dry. If you guys, you can push towards Raptor, kill a bunch of shit, keep it bottled up for Av2, and then that'll hopefully keep a lot of forces from going back and crushing onto Psych 1 and 2. And we'll have the loyalists to your back and to keep your rear clear if you do need to fall back.
A lot of fucking around.
Are there any Ackley squads available?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, okay, so I have, who do I have? Psych 2, if I give one for you, and then I do a third one, yeah, then I'll cancel my FTX and it'll be QRFs, and that way we can come tab 2. So technically you could get 2 squads if you want, but you're going to be pushing the server limit at that point.
Yeah, I don't know if this map can handle 2 squads.
I don't think it
as
is
much
either.
as
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, as much as I'd like to have 2 squads, I don't think it can handle it.
We can send one squad. That's fine.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, then, can you spare the third squad for me? So we can jump together now, Dev.
Yes.
What is the spacing between you and Psych 2? How many hours is it? I forget.
There's
You guys
enough.
overlap?
We can.
None.
Yes. We can.
Okay. If there's no overlap, we can do it. It's you 2 and Av 1. Like I can't support the overlap. That becomes difficult.
So Psych 2 usually finishes
Did we capture any more cruise missiles, or are we still like to the purple tune?
Well, they said we got resupply from the Republic, so.
Yeah,
How much you
I gotta refine what that number is. I have it written down somewhere, but
Caskin, do you have a number on how many cruise missiles we have prior
100.
to?
We currently have like 150 last count. So if the Republic's going to resupply, we started off with 200. Is it another full 200 target?
I don't believe so. I don't believe it's a full 200.
Okay.
Cyclone 2 will be requesting a decent amount of cruise missiles.
Okay, I'll let Hobnob know. I'll need to get with Target once I get home, so that way I can know the exact numbers. But yeah.
You can probably you can redistribute accolades to wherever needed, and then you probably could do the same with Av3s.
Okay.
More so on Cyclone 2 side, because most likely that AA net's gonna keep you all busy. Most likely.
Yeah, I'm pulling out all the stops. I'll probably pull down whatever's in space and just allow Razor to hammer whatever's necessary so we can clean this.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll start using V19s as cruise missiles if necessary. Just call in where you need one, and it'll just fucking plow into the fucking target. I have
Sounds
so
like a
many, I
plan.
need to get rid of them.
Can we take out a squad?
Alright, we'll strap C-types to them, and then we'll dash them into wherever we need to go.
Okay, copy.
Don't test
Are
me
we
out
getting
being
into the war
serious.
crimes again, or?
No. It's still going to be on enemy and military targets. We're still within the laws of the Star Wars Geneva Convention.
Okay. Well, that's all that matters. I can tell.
Remember, no disintegrations.
Is explosion counted as disintegration?
Well, I mean, if we are the winners.
It's okay. You can usually find a foot or something, so it's not a full disintegration.
I'll go with flamethrowers. I'll clean it up.
Mop it up with a flamethrower.
Never a war crime the first time, so just roll with that logic.
Oh no.
Is there anything else platoon-wise that needs discussing?
Data Koi. Want to go free for free?
Sure.
Alright.
That was easy.
Which platoons are assaulting Patriot this weekend? I want to make sure you have all the aircraft you absolutely need.
Psych 1, Psych 2.
Okay, just Psych 2?
Psych
Psych
1.
one's attacking here. I
Yeah,
think, right?
northwards. You were close to them, but the main assault is Psych 2.
Okay, so Psych 2 is going to be the one attacking Patriot this weekend.
Yes.
Okay,
If technically if they don't finish the job, we can help, but that depends.
They say
Okay.
fraggled.
I'm going to put exactly 50% of my space forces onto that particular fax control, so you have quite literally everything and anything you need.
Can bet.
Notes, Psych 3 is going to be defending Anzio as well.
Oh, Draman. Where do you want this? This is kill battalion.